not your lifestyle, your life, your housing, your food, your access to money, your sense of safety. Most people don't like that question because they already know the answer. You were told you were free. You were told you owned your money. You were told hard work equals security. None of that is true. And the most dangerous part is that the system doesn't need to hide it anymore. It just needs you to keep participating. You don't own your money. You never did. Ownership implies control. And control is exactly what you don't have. If your money can be frozen, delayed, restricted, taxed, inflated, or redefined without your consent, you don't own it. You're just allowed to use it, conditionally. People confuse access with ownership. They confuse permission with freedom. A paycheck feels like independence until you miss one. A savings account feels like security until it's devalued. A retirement account feels like ownership until you try to touch it early. The system isn't designed to give you freedom. It's designed to keep you functional. Debt is the first layer of control. Debt doesn't just take money. It takes future time. When you go into debt, you're not borrowing dollars. You're pre-selling your future labor. You're locking yourself into showing up, regardless of conditions, health, or dignity, because the clock is already running. Debt creates compliance, not opportunity. That's why it's everywhere. Student loans lock you in before you even understand the rules. Mortgages lock you geographically. Credit cards lock you psychologically. Debt doesn't trap everyone the same way. It traps them just enough. Enough to keep them working. Enough to keep them afraid. Enough to keep them quiet. Employment is the second layer. A job is sold as stability. In reality, it's a leash disguised as routine. Your time is exchanged for money, but your dependency runs deeper than your paycheck. Health insurance is tied to employment. Retirement contributions are tied to employment. Your schedule, your energy, your stress, your identity, all tied to employment. That's not accidental. When survival is attached to a job, obedience follows naturally. You don't need guards. You don't need force. You just need deadlines, reviews, and a fear of falling behind. The system doesn't punish rebellion. It simply withdraws access. Banks are the third layer. Banks don't hold your money for you. They control your access to it. If you need permission to move your own funds, you don't own them. If transactions can be flagged, delayed, reversed, or questioned, you don't own them. Banks don't exist to serve you. They exist to manage flow. And flow is power. Your deposits become leverage. Your behavior becomes data. Your spending becomes a signal. This is why digital money isn't about convenience. It's about visibility. Cash was hard to monitor. Digital money is perfect. Retirement is the fourth layer. Retirement isn't freedom delayed. It's obedience rewarded. Work now. Wait decades. Follow the rules. Don't touch the money. And maybe, if nothing goes wrong, you'll be allowed to rest later. This is why retirement accounts punish early access. This is why rules change mid-game. This is why inflation quietly erodes value over time. Retirement systems aren't designed to make you independent. They're designed to keep you participating for as long as possible. People think the system breaks when it fails them. The truth is, the system is working exactly as intended. The final layer is psychological. This is the most important one. People defend the system that controls them because the alternative feels worse. Uncertainty feels more dangerous than quiet captivity. So people repeat the script: just work harder, just save more, just invest better, just wait your turn. Those phrases keep the machine running. The system doesn't need belief. It just needs repetition. That's why exposure feels uncomfortable. Because once you see the structure, you can't unsee it. This channel doesn't sell freedom fantasies. There is no hack. There is no shortcut. There is no magic exit. Awareness comes first. Control systems only work when they're invisible. The moment you realize your role isn't ownership but participation, your behavior changes. You ask different questions. You make different trade-offs. You stop confusing comfort with safety. The system doesn't need your consent. It only needs your participation. And most people give it, willingly, every single day.